Hey everyone, this is Minion from Dead Parrots, and a revelation came to me this morning about a possible way that a CWL can be exploited, I guess we'd say, or a cheat or a hack. I'm not advocating for teams to do this. However, this is how the idea came about. Notice that triple on lows there at the beginning of the war. The enemy team came out, tripled two of our bases in pretty quick fashion. This is what I woke up to this morning, and it got me thinking. So, as I was thinking, first I was thinking, well, maybe his base is just weak. So I thought I would check and see. It was 2-starred in the first war, 1-starred, and then it was 1-starred again. Fourth war comes along, it wasn't hit. So then I thought, well, let's keep looking. So, 5th war, 1-star. And the 6th war, it was 2-starred. And then here we come into day 7 of our CWL, and it's been 3-starred. First base hit right out of the box. So, let's give a little bit of background here. Dead Parrots is sitting in 2nd place. The team that is ahead of us, we've beaten. So, as we look, we lost to a Chinese clan. We beat a clan from Vietnam. We beat a Chinese clan. And then on round 4, we beat a clan from Iran. And then round 5, I'm not really sure where that one's from. I'm thinking China. We beat a clan from Turkey, and now we're currently in a war with a clan from China. And that's the one that got us right out of the box. Originally, I was thinking, well, how is it that they, were able to do that? Did they have a copy of our base? Is it possible for them to get a copy of our bases? And then I remember, it might have been possible for them to get a copy of our bases. That team that is sitting in first place right now, the Iranian team, we beat them, yet they have an open clan. And the team that is in 3rd is the one that we're currently fighting. So it is possible that any of the teams that are in this league could go and visit that open clan. They can see all of our war bases. They can watch the replays. And that really is a disadvantage to the other teams that are in the league. Now, let me just say, I do not believe that the team that we're currently fighting did that. And the reason I say that is, remember back when I was showing Lowe's base and how it had been starred and not starred? Against the team from Iran, that base was not hit. So even if this team that we're currently fighting had traveled to that clan, yes, they could have seen his base. He's running the same base. A lot of us do. This is Champions 3. Now, we're not changing our bases every war. Maybe we should. This is a list of the current members of the players in the Iranian clan. Now, if I scroll back to War 4 and I look at the current members that are in the war that we fought against, this is what makes me believe that there really was no shenanigans taking place. It's just possible that they could. None of these players in the Iranian clan that we fought against are currently in the clan. I believe that the clan from Iran simply has their clan open so that players can move in and out easily. It's an event clan. It's set up for CWL. They just want easy movement in and out of clan for their own reasons. I'm going to go ahead and just pause that thought for a second so I can preview what the rest of this YouTube video has to offer. We have several hits coming up that are on our War 6, and we did a smashing job. I believe the clan that we're fighting against is outmatched. That happens sometimes. You have to get the stars where they are, and so our players do a fine job basically smashing loads of bases. King Giadora is coming in with hogs, and he's going to take this. The attacks you're going to see this 12v12 hog attack, followed by a few E-drag attacks, bat drag, and for kicks and giggles, I suppose, at the end is an E-drag 12v11 hit, so it's a dip that Growler did. So I'm going to let these replays go ahead and play while I talk about this CWL cheat or hack or exploit. It is, as far as I know, not against any type of Supercell terms of service, anything. There's really nothing wrong with going to an open clan. Any person who plays Clash of Clans can go and visit another clan. If it's open, it's open. It's fair game. You can go and visit. Now, the Iranian clan also has its trophy level set at 0. So not only could anyone with any base, I mean, really, that's anyone can go and visit. Anyone can make screenshots of bases, recordings of attacks. You could visit with that clan, discuss strategies, and all the such, so forth and so on. Now, I'm only guessing. I believe that the Iranian clan only thought that it was going to hurt themselves. That somebody could go in, screenshot their bases, and it would only hurt them. And they're very good. They're in first place. They're doing a smashing job. They probably thought, well, it doesn't matter. If somebody comes in and takes a screenshot of our bases, we're good enough. We can get the stars to match them. That's my belief. Now, a lot of people call me naive, and yes, I am. However, I like to live in a positive world, and I can see how they would think that. Yet, in CWL, as we all progress through these leagues, let's think about this maybe from maybe not such a positive angle, or let's think about how it might affect the other clans. So, if anyone can travel in and out of that clan, that means any one of the clans that they fought earlier in the CWL, day 1 through, let's say, day 5, people can go in, they can screenshot the base, they can take replays of the clans that they have fought, not just their own bases, and it's the other clans that are subject to being hurt by this other open clan. And they can, and because you can build a base and it is open for friendly challenge, those bases that are viewed can be duplicated and replicated, and they can be friendly challenged against. And it's not modding, but boy, it's really sure close to a very close, way of doing things. You could just by friendly challenge do this. And if you have, it's really just a way to get around the system. Having those clans open for others to go in, have those replays available for 7 days, really makes it a possibility that those bases can be replicated and can be friendly challenged against, and those attacks can be perfected. So now we're looking at Ryo coming in. He is definitely exploiting a base that's of pretty poor design, using E-drags. He also cloned an E-drag. This base, it's going to be flattened in no time flat. 1.5 minutes and it's gone. So I'll just keep talking about this this cheat or this CWL hack. So it doesn't break a term of service to visit an enemy clan. Is it cheating? To determine the cheating, I would think that you'd have to come into what was the intent of the player and of the clan. If the other team or any of the clan's intent was to harm another team, I would think that yes, that is cheating. If they are colluding together to take down a third party, then yes, that is definitely wrong. But I'm thinking that we're we're getting into something that you hear often in Clash of Clans, and that is fair play. And fair play is something that's a little bit up for discussion as to what actually is fair play. Fair play is a standard above the Supercell terms of service. Fair play teams, typically they don't engineer, which would be, upgrade the way in which you upgrade your base. There would be with a fair play clan, they wouldn't be having what we used to call 0.5 bases, or bases that were one town hall level defensively and then yet another town hall level offensively. But then again, and I have even done this. I have been in a war and looked at the enemy and saw that clan was open. And I have gone over and I have looked at bases and I have screenshot. And is that fair play? I'm going to say yes. And this is why. To me, it is that clan has left their bases open only in a way which is going to harm themselves. They are only exposing their own vulnerabilities. Yet, this CWL platform has changed it all. Going into an open clan to look at bases that are of their enemies, that are going to be your future enemies, yes, that is definitely a fair play violation. And it should be something that Supercell should be able to, if not be able to control, they should be able to somehow set a warning or a mechanism in place that says, look, this is what you're doing. Your open clan is not only hurting yourself, it's also hurting all those others in the leagues that are with you. And it's by luck of the draw. We didn't pick the open clan as our last team to fight. We ended up fighting them, fairly early on. And early on, where another team can come in, they can see our bases, they can duplicate our bases, and it's outside the 24-hour window, so those bases are then available for friendly challenge. And that's a whole different scenario. I'm not sure that Supercell is aware that happens. Sometimes, what we see in the lower leagues isn't what's being viewed in the higher leagues. I'm not certain of that. And this is up for discussion. I'd like to hear what other YouTubers have to say about this, what Supercell has to say about this. Feel free to leave comments on this YouTube video. Feel free to share this video. I'd like to get this particular scenario out there so other people could know that yes, this is a possibility. And as Growler is finishing up with his dip, he is definitely not holding back, and he's definitely not saving elixir using E-drags. We'll watch him finish this hit, and I'll let you know that my next video will likely be a war recap of a random spin that Parrots does, and then that will be followed by a Valentine's Day war for Clash Babes. And then if you have any other suggestions of videos you might like me to do, just go ahead and leave them in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.